Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I posted the PPT and syllabus copy. Syllabus, first you have of digital marketing. For two honors, it will be helpful. The next after digital marketing, where you have corporate accounting. If your students message me that accounting syllabus is not given, wrongly I had given the other subject. But after digital marketing, where you have corporate accounting, you can just scroll down. You have in the third paper. Okay. Already I forwarded the PPT. How many of you all had gone through the PPT? Any doubts you are having? Anyone having any doubt? You can ask me. No doubts? Shall I continue? Respond, anyone?
Yes, ma'am. We
Okay.
can continue.
Yes, ma'am.
So we completed types of shares, preference shares, equity shares. Then in types of preference shares also we completed. Then I asked you all to, I had given the assignment to you all to write the differences between preference shares and the equity shares. Now, where we discuss the division of share capital. So now you got the meaning of share capital. So what is a share capital? It is nothing but the total capital of the company is divided into small parts. Each part is nothing but which is known as a share, and whatever amount contributed towards the share, it comes under share capital. So these shares are issued to the public, where the common man, middle class person, where he is going to purchase the shares. Not only middle class, any person who is interested to invest in the company, where he is going to purchase the shares. So whatever amount they purchased, it contribute that amount, their investment, the shareholders investment, which will contribute towards the capital of the company, which is known as the share capital. Is it clear? Whatever investment made by the shareholders in purchase of shares, that amount contributes towards the capital, which is known as share capital. Is it clear? So the division of share capital, where we are going to discuss first. So this is the division of share capital, where you have nominal or registered or authorized capital, then comes issued, subscribed, called up, paid up, and reserve capital. So these are the capitals where we are going to discuss in today's class. So first and the foremost, where you have nominal capital. It is also known as authorized capital. It is also known as registered capital. So what is this authorized or registered capital? Why we are calling it as registered capital? Now, in the formation of a company, joint stock company, already we discussed, where unless and until you get the certificate of incorporation, we cannot start the business. So to get the company will not come into existence, isn't it? So to get the certificate of incorporation, what we are supposed to do, you have to submit certain important documents to the registrar of the companies. After going through that documents, if he is satisfied, where he is going to issue the certificate of incorporation. And after receiving certificate of incorporation, the company come into existence. So this part already we discussed in our previous classes. Now, what are the important documents? So the first one is the memorandum of association and articles of association, where you have, along with that, where you have to submit the other documents, that is the list of directors, the capital, all this where you're going to submit to the registrar. So where we have the important document of the company is memorandum of association, where you have certain clauses, name clause, register clause. In this way, where you have different clauses, and in that way you have one clause which is called as capital clause. Under capital clause, you're going to mention what should be the capital of the company. The promoter, when he want to start the business, first he estimates for his project, for this particular company, what is the amount required? What should be the capital? What should the equity share capital and the preference share capital, everything which will be decided by the promoter, he estimates and he mentions in the capital clause. For example, he says that he need 10 lakhs or we say 50 lakhs. He needs 50 lakhs to be the estimated capital of the company. And that 50 lakhs is mentioned in the memorandum of association under capital clause. Is it clear to you all? Now what we are going to do? In the memorandum of association, can you see the board, ma? Yes. Can you see this board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So first what I told you all, the first one is the registered capital or nominal capital. So what is the capital requirement? Okay. Sorry, sir. Okay. First is what? Registered capital. Now, what is this registered capital? Here in the memorandum of association, where you are going to mention in the capital clause, under memorandum of association, where you have total 7 clause, under one clause, important clause is capital clause. Under capital clause, where you are going to mention the capital of the company. What is the total capital required? The capital of the company is mentioned in your capital clause. So what is the requirement you say? We say that the capital estimated is 50 lakhs. And you're dividing this capital into small parts. Each part may be known as a share. Isn't it? It is a unit. Unit is nothing but which is called as a share. For example, if you are dividing into small parts, each part value is 10 rupees. So how many shares you'll be having? Where we have 5 lakhs equity shares, 5 lakhs equity shares at the rate of rupees 10. At the rate of rupees 10. So what will be the capital? Where you'll be getting 50 lakhs as a capital. So this is nothing but it is registered capital. Why we are saying as registered capital? Because this memorandum, to get the certificate of incorporation, this is the important document where you have to submit. So in the memorandum of association under capital clause, where you are going to mention what should be the capital of the company. So it gets this memorandum of association gets registered, isn't it? Then only where you get the certificate of incorporation. That is the reason we call this capital as a registered capital. And you say it as a nominal capital. Why you say that nominal capital? Where you cannot exceed, you cannot issue more than 5 lakhs of equity shares. Is it clear for you all? It is registered capital. Why it is registered capital? Because in the memorandum of association under capital clause, where you are going to mention what should be the capital of the company. So the capital of the company is how much? 50 lakhs. How many shares you are having? 5 lakhs equity shares. What is the value of each share? 10 rupees. So we have 5 lakhs equity shares at the rate of 10. So you cannot issue more than 5 lakhs equity shares. Is it clear? You cannot raise the capital more than 50 lakhs because this is the amount which is registered with the registrar. You're authorized to raise the capital only up to 50 lakhs. Is it clear? You're authorized to raise the share capital up to 50 lakhs. So that is the reason we call it as authorized capital, where we have different terms differently, where we are going to use. Where we are going to use different names. What are the different names we had given? One is where we call it as registered capital. Why we call it as registered capital? Because it is registered under memorandum of association. Nominal capital, you cannot exceed this amount, and you are authorized to issue only 5 lakh shares. So this capital, where we can call it as registered capital, or it is also known as nominal capital, or it is also known as authorized capital. So how many, what is your authorized capital? Where our authorized capital is 5 lakhs equity shares, 5 lakhs equity shares at the rate of rupees 10. So total authorized capital where we can raise up to 50 lakhs. You cannot exceed this amount. Now everyone followed? You got it? What is authorized capital? Did you get it? Yes?
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
okay. Now it's clear for you all, isn't it? Because it is very, very important. Now, what we are doing in share capital, you're giving the explanation, the division. First part is what? You're authorized to raise the capital up to 50 lakhs. Clear? You're authorized to raise your share capital up to 50 lakhs. Your share capital cannot be more than 50 lakhs. That is the first point where you have to remember. So these are very, very important because in your balance sheet where you have to represent in your company accounts, in the other subjects also, chapters also, where this part is very, very important, how you present your share capital in your balance sheet. So all the terms you should be well versed. Is it clear? So first part where we completed, that is the authorized capital. It is a nominal amount. Above that, where you cannot exceed. It is the maximum capital where you can raise. Clear? That is the first step. Then the next what we have, this is authorized. So you are authorized to issue how many shares? 5 lakh shares at the rate of 10. You are authorized to issue 5 lakh shares at the rate of 10. Now you can raise the capital up to 50 lakhs. Now what we are going to do? Now you want to raise the capital. When you want to raise the capital, what we are supposed to do? You are going to, because it is joint stock company, means either it can be private company or public company. Private company means you raise the capital among the friends and relatives. If it is a public limited company, where you give the invitation to the public to purchase the shares. So what we are going to do, you're authorized to issue 5 lakhs, up to 5 lakhs, not more than that. So whatever shares were issued, which is called as issued capital. It is called as issued capital. So total we are having 5 lakh shares. In 5 lakhs, now you may feel that at present, initially, you need not have that much amount. So you may be issuing only 4 lakh shares are issued to the public. What we are doing? We are issuing 4 lakh shares at the rate of 10. So what is the capital? Issued capital is how much? It should be 40 lakhs. Is it clear? What do you mean by issued capital? Now we are authorized to issue 5 lakh shares. You can issue all 5 lakhs. If you need the amount, you can issue all 5 lakhs, or out of 5 lakhs, part of the amount also can be issued to the public. So what we are doing here, in 5 lakhs, we issued only 4 lakh shares. We issued only 4 lakh shares. And the remaining 1 lakh where you have, isn't it? Total how many shares you are authorized to issue? 5 lakhs. If you want, you can issue all 5 lakhs. If you do not want, what we are going to do? Out of 5 lakhs, part can be issued to the public. So here what we are doing? We are issuing 4 lakh shares at the rate of 10. So the remaining how much you are having? 5 lakhs minus 4 lakhs. The remaining 1 lakh which is not issued, which is called as unissued capital. Unissued capital is how much? 1 lakh shares at the rate of 10. At the rate of 10. Is it clear for you all? So total authorized capital is how much? 5 lakh shares. Out of 5 lakhs, you can issue all 5 lakhs, or you can issue part of it. But your issued capital should not exceed 5 lakhs. You are authorized to issue only 5 lakhs. You cannot issue 6 lakhs or 5 lakhs 50,000 or 5 lakhs 10,000. You are authorized to issue only 5 lakhs. Either it can be less than that, but it cannot be more than 5 lakhs. So how many shares were issued? We issued 4 lakh shares. And the remaining 1 lakh we had not issued. When we are not issuing, it is called as unissued capital, which is called as unissued capital. Is it clear? So first one where you have authorized capital. The next you have issued capital. What do you mean by issued capital? The shares which were issued to the public. You are giving an invitation. If it is a public limited company, you are giving an invitation to the public to purchase these shares. How many shares you had given an offer? You had given an offer of 4 lakh shares. So how many applications you can accept? Only up to 4 lakhs, but not more than that. Because we issued how many? We issued 4 lakhs. You can accept only up to 4 lakhs. 4 lakh shares at the rate of 10. Can you accept, for example, you are receiving, we issued 4 lakhs, but you are receiving 4 lakhs 50,000. Can you accept? No. How many we issued? 4 lakhs. So you are authorized to issue 5 lakhs, but we had not issued all 5 lakhs. We issued only 4 lakhs. Isn't it? We issued only 4 lakhs. So you can accept only up to 4 lakh shares. You cannot accept more than 5 lakh shares. So second point, is it clear for you all? First we discussed authorized capital. The next we are discussing issued capital. Is it clear? So what we are going to do then, in the issued capital, where you have issued and unissued. The next comes in issued. Now how many we issued, ma? In issued capital, we issued 4 lakh shares. So how many shares to be accepted? Only 4 lakhs, not more than that. Now if you are receiving, for example, in 4 lakh shares, if you are receiving 4 lakhs 50,000 shares, can we accept? No. It is called as over subscription. Over subscription. How many shares you can allot? We can allot only 4 lakhs. In case of over subscription, what we are going to do? We issued 4 lakhs. But how many applications you are receiving? You are receiving for 4 lakhs 50,000. Can you accept this? No. We can accept only up to 4 lakhs. If you are receiving more than 4 lakh shares, then it is called as over subscription. If you are receiving, we issued 4 lakhs. Out of 4 lakhs, we received only 3 lakh shares. If we received only 3 lakh shares, then it is called as under subscription. It is called as under subscription. Is it clear for you all? Total issued capital is how much? 4 lakhs. We issued to the public how much? 4 lakh shares. But out of 4 lakhs, when you had given an invitation, we do not know how many applications you are going to receive. You may receive more, you may receive less. Now, if you are receiving, we had issued 4 lakhs, but you received applications. How many applications you received? 4 lakhs 50,000. When you are receiving more than the issue, it is called as oversubscription. When there is oversubscription, can we accept all the shares 4 lakhs 50,000? No. We issued 4 lakhs. You can accept only 4 lakhs shares. We can accept only 4 lakh shares can be accepted. Clear? Under oversubscription, what we are going to do? What do you mean by oversubscription? If you are receiving more number of shares than issued, it is called as oversubscription. Under oversubscription, we have to accept how many shares we issued. Only to that extent, we have to accept the shares. Clear? Then, in 4 lakhs, we received only 3 lakhs applications. You are receiving less number. We issued 4 lakhs, but you are receiving only 3 lakh shares. Less number than issued. Then it is now called as under subscription. For under subscription, all shares will be accepted because you are receiving less number of shares than issued. So all shares will be accepted. It is known as under subscription. Under subscription, what we are going to do? Whatever shares we received, all the shares will be accepted. If it is over subscription, how many shares we issued? Only to that extent where we are going to accept the shares. Is it clear for you all? Any doubts? Any doubts? Yes, anyone please answer so that I can go to the next.
No, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, in issued, we issued 4 lakhs shares. Now, for example, I say it is under subscription. We received only 3 lakh shares. So, whatever amount subscribed is known as subscribed capital. Known as subscribed capital. Is it clear? Subscribed capital can be equal to 4 lakhs into 10, that is 40 lakhs, or less than that. Now, how many shares we are receiving? Only we received 3 lakh shares. So, what is your subscribed capital? 30 lakhs. If you are receiving all 4 lakhs shares, then it is subscribed capital. But in the previous case, where we received 4 lakhs 50,000 applications, but how many applications you can accept? We can accept only 4 lakh shares. 4 lakhs into 10 comes to how much? 40 lakhs. So, your subscribed capital can be equal to, your subscribed capital can be equal to issued capital or less than issued capital, but it cannot be more than issued capital. Is it clear? So whatever amount subscribed is known as subscribed capital. The next one is what? Now here 4 lakhs we issued. Out of 4 lakhs, only 3 lakhs applications we received. The remaining will be how much? 1 lakh. That 1 lakh is nothing but it is not subscribed. Unsubscribed capital. How many shares we are having? We are having 1 lakh shares at the rate of 10. At the rate of 10. Is it clear for you all? Followed? So
Yes, ma'am.
what we are going to do? Always remember, issued capital can be, subscribed capital. Subscribed capital can be equal to issued capital or less than issued capital. That is, it can be 4 lakhs into 10, that is 40 lakhs, or less than this, 40 lakhs or less than 40 lakhs. Now, what is the number we received? Now, we received, in our example, we received 3 lakh shares. So, 3 lakhs into 10 comes to how much? 30 lakhs. Is it clear? So, issued capital is how much? Issued capital is 40 lakhs. It can be equal to 40 lakhs or less than 40 lakhs. So, now we received how many shares? We received, it is under subscription. What do you mean by under subscription? If you are receiving less number of shares issued, then it is called as under subscription. So, under subscription, all the shares will be accepted. So, it is 30 lakhs. So, it is less than 40 lakhs. Your subscribed capital can be less than issued capital or equal to issued capital, but it cannot be more than issued capital. It cannot be more than issued capital. Is it clear for you all? So, second one, third point also where we completed, that is the subscribed capital. If it is not subscribed, now they subscribed 3 lakhs. The remaining 1 lakh is nothing but which is called as unsubscribed capital. It's clear? Now, the next point is what? Next, we have from subscribed capital. How many shares we have taken? 3 lakhs shares at the rate of 10. 3 lakh shares at the rate of 10. What is your subscribed capital? Your subscribed capital is 3 lakh shares at the rate of 10. Now, for example, this 10 rupees is there. 10 rupees. Now, usually what the company will be doing is per share value is equal to rupees 10. The entire amount may not be called by the company. Two options you have. Either you can call total amount of rupees 10 or amount may be called up in installments. In installments. So what we are going to do in installments means this rupees 10. What is the amount you have to receive? Rupees 10. So you are going to divide into parts. This 10 rupees you are not receiving at a time. Installments means what? You are not receiving at a time. Lump sum. You are receiving in parts. First is you say on application. For example, on application, we receive 2 rupees. Then you allot the shares on allotment. You receive 3. Then you have calls. On first, how many you want, you can have. On first call 2, on final call 3. So total comes to how much? 10. So how you are receiving? This 10 rupees you are receiving in installments. This 10 rupees what you are receiving, you are not receiving at a time. You are receiving in installment. That is part. First on application you are receiving 2. Then again after allotment. That is you scrutinize the applications and allot the shares to the shareholders. They become the shareholders in the company. So at that time they pay 3 rupees. Then whenever the company needs the amount, where it gives the call, first call, final call, second call, third call, as per the need where the company makes the calls. So total 10 rupees you are receiving in installments. Is it clear? Now what the company will be doing is, it called up only till here. It received application amount, allotment amount and first call amount. 5, 6, 7. Then 3 is still balance. We had not given. When you demand, only the shareholder pays the amount. You have to send a call letter to pay so and so amount. Then only where he is going to make the payment. Now you demanded up to 7 rupees. So what is the amount the shareholder has to pay on each share? Rupees 7 per share. Now how many shares you are purchasing? To that extent where you are going to pay the amount. So here subscribed capital. Now how many, what is the amount? 3 lakh shares at the rate of 10. Now what I told you all, we are receiving in installments. Till where you called, you demanded the shareholder to pay the amount on application 2, on allotment 3, on first call 2. So total you have to receive 7 rupees from the shareholder. So whatever amount demanded from the shareholder, it is known as called up capital. It is known as called up capital. So what is your called up capital? We are not asking total 10 rupees. We asked only for 7 rupees per share. This 3 rupees later where you are going to collect the amount. So called up capital will be how much? 3 lakh shares at the rate of 10. The face value of each share is 10 rupees. You have to receive 10. But what is the called up amount? The called up amount is rupees 7. So what will be your called up capital? Your called up capital will be 21 lakhs. How I got 21 lakhs? 3 lakhs into 7, which comes to 21 lakhs. Is it clear? It comes to 21 lakhs. Now the next will be the uncalled capital. What is your uncalled capital? Uncalled capital, we had not given a call of rupees 3 per share. That is 3 lakhs into 3, 9 lakhs is your uncalled capital. Is it clear for you all? Subscribed capital means how many shares purchased by the shareholder. In subscription, either it can be over subscription or under subscription. What do you mean by over subscription? If you are receiving more number of shares than issued, it is over subscription. In that case, we can allot how many shares we issue to the public, to that extent only where we allot the shares. But if it is under subscription, what do you mean by under subscription? If you are receiving less number of shares than issued, it is called as under subscription. So under subscription, all shares will be allotted. So that is called as a subscribed capital. Now what is the value you have to receive on each share? Rupees 10, where we have to receive 10 rupees per share. So, but the company, what they are doing, they are receiving in installments. They are not receiving at a time. They are not demanding the shareholder to pay the entire amount at a time. They want to receive in installments. First on application, then comes on allotment, then comes on first call, then comes on final call. So we had given only up to first call. So that is 7 rupees only where you are demanding. So you have to receive, the company has to receive on 3 lakh shares at the rate of 7, that is 21 lakhs. Whatever amount which is not called up, that is 3 rupees per share, is nothing but uncalled capital. When you need it, where you are going to give the notice and ask the shareholder to pay the amount. Is it clear for you all? So we discussed the called up capital and uncalled capital also. Now what is your called up capital now for us? Called up capital is equal to 3 lakh shares into 7, 21 lakhs. What is the amount you have to receive? We have to receive 21 lakhs. But one shareholder, where holding 1000 shares, one holder, he purchased 1000 shares. He paid application, he paid allotment, 5 rupees already he paid, but he is not paying 2 rupees. He is not paying 2 rupees. So you are not receiving 2000. So what is the amount we received? Am I correct? 20 lakhs 98,000 is the amount received. So whatever amount we received, it is called as paid up capital. It is called as paid up capital. Is it clear, ma? So what is called up capital? Whatever amount demanded by the company, which is known as called up capital. So 3 lakhs into 7, which comes to 21 lakhs. But in this total, we have to receive 21 lakhs. But in this one shareholder where he is not paying on 1000 shares, only the first call. Already he paid application, he paid allotment. He had not paid the first call of rupees 2. So 1000 into 2, which comes to 2000, is in arrears. This 2000 is nothing but which is called as calls in arrears. 1000 into 2 is 2000, which is called as calls in arrears. So in paid up capital, what is the actual amount received is nothing but it is called as a paid up capital. The amount which is due called as calls in arrears.
Ma'am, break.
Yes, you joined late. By the time I started the class, it was 9:10, 9:12. Okay, let me complete this. Then I'll stop till here. So what is your paid up capital? Your paid up capital is equal to, how much we got? 20 lakhs 98,000. The actual amount received is nothing but paid up capital. Actual amount received from the shareholders. Due amount from the shareholders is known as calls in arrears. Followed, ma? Is it clear for you all? So today what we did? We discussed only the division of share capital up to paid up capital. In division of share capital, we discussed what is nominal, registered or authorized capital. What is issued capital? In issued, we have issued capital and unissued capital. Then you have subscribed capital, the amount which is subscribed by the public. The amount which is not, the shares which are not subscribed by the public is known as unsubscribed capital. In subscribed capital, whatever amount demanded by the company is known as the called up capital. The amount which is not demanded, which is called as uncalled capital. Then paid up capital, Whatever amount demanded, we have to receive. That is known as paid up capital. If you are not receiving, which is called as calls in arrears. So this is the part where we discussed division of share capital. In the next class, where we are going to discuss reserve capital and what are the differences between the reserve capital and the capital reserve. Is it clear? So I want you all to go through the capital share, that is division of share capital. Okay, anyone having any doubt?
Ma'am,
Yes.
is uncalled capital is known as reserve capital, ma'am?
Yes, yes. But here, uncalled capital means usually what the company does is whatever shares are there in that part of the amount will be kept aside. And they say that they pass a resolution and they say that it is this uncalled capital which will be demanded by the company only at the time of liquidation. If they pass a resolution, and once they pass a resolution and they're kept as an uncalled capital, then the company cannot touch that amount only at the time of dissolution, where it will be demanded from the company. Demanded from the shareholders. And the amount is raised and where you're going to clear the liabilities only at the time of liquidation. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. One more doubt, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is reserve capital same as capital reserve, ma'am?
No. Capital reserve is entirely different. Whatever profits you are getting from the sale of assets, any capital gains you are getting, that gains, that profit which will be credited to capital reserve account. Reserve capital is different and the capital reserve is different. In the next class where we are going to discuss what is reserve capital, what is capital reserve, and we discuss what are the differences between the reserve capital and the capital reserve. Is it clear?
Yes,
Now,
ma'am. Thank you.
did you follow the division of share capital till paid up capital where I explained to you all?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Then 5 minutes break at 10 o'clock sharp. Next hour you have which one, ma? I think you have
Business mathematics, ma'am.
QTDM and business mathematics. 2 honors goes to QTDM and the 2 professional goes for business mathematics. How are the classes going on?
Fine.
Okay. And one more thing is where with Commerce Club member, usually for Commerce Club members for core team will be having from second years and final years. So as the final years they had gone, now this is the opportunity where we are going to give to you all, whoever is interested to be in the core team in Commerce Club, where you can give the names from 2 honors and 2 professional. You come forward, give the name, so that whatever activities, articles, all this way you can be a part of Commerce Club and be as a team members. Is it clear? You can give your names, and Ritika madam is the convener for this Commerce Club. You can give the names to her or you can give names to me. I'll just pass on to her. Okay? Okay, take a break.
Madam,
Yes, ma'am. Kushal, tell me.
ma'am, for the common classes, do we have to join in this link every day?
Yes. For common class, this link.
Okay.
And for the other subjects,